Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, for you guys, we have an instant reaction. It's not from any of my favorite teams because I'm not a Panthers fan or a Bruins fan, but this is just wild. The Panthers beat the Bruins 4-3 tonight in overtime to take the series 4-3 in 7 games. And the reason I'm making this video is because of how big of an upset this is. The Bruins, to put this into perspective, the Bruins had 65 wins in the regular season. The Panthers just had 42 wins. So the Bruins had 23 more wins than the Panthers, and they lost this series. Crazy. I mean, you could see it after the game-winning goal by Verhaeghe. The fans, I mean, they were just shocked because, this is wild. That the Bruins didn't win the series. I mean, they played well. It's crazy upset. Especially for a team that literally has 23 less wins. That's a huge difference in wins. That's like not a little bit. That's like a huge difference in wins. I'll run through the scoring summary. Montour on the power play from Lundell and Bobrovsky. This one was really not the greatest goal. Kind of like a little 5-hole goal. And then it was Reinhardt from Lusterinen and Lundell to make it 2-0 Florida. Then Krejci on the power play on a one-timer from Orlov and Zacha. Nice goal by Krejci. And then on the power play again, right at the beginning of the period, a beautiful deflection by Bertuzzi on a shot from Dmitry Orlov and Krejci. And then Pastrnak has been amazing all year, even in the playoffs. Him and Bertuzzi both have 5 goals. He gets his 5th of the postseason to make it 3-2, assisted by Carlo and Krejci. And then it's Montour with just a minute remaining. They had the empty net. They used their timeout. They were scrambling to try and score. And Montour finds a little gap inside the net between Swayman and the side of the net, and he squeaks it in for the goal to tie it. It's his 5th. He is a defenseman, and he has 5 in the postseason from Barkov and Verhaeghe. And then in OT, 8.5 minutes in, Verhaeghe gets his 2nd, assisted by Bennett and Kachuk. And like I said, this was wild. The fans were just shocked. I'm not a fan of either of these teams, but I had to make a video because, I mean, like they were saying on the broadcast, like, you don't know, like, this, they were saying, like, this could be a question for some of the Bruins, like Bergeron. He was kind of considering retirement a little bit last year. He decided to come back, had an incredible year. I think, honestly, Bergeron can definitely keep playing for a couple more years because he's just so good. But it's really ultimately his choice. We'll see what he does. He could retire. I think he should stay and play. I think he might stay and play, but I'm not too sure exactly. Listen, we want to talk about Swayman, how he did. Listen, 4 goals on 31 shots. Maybe doesn't look the greatest. But I think besides that first goal, none of them you could really fault him for. And plus, he's not their everyday starter. So he doesn't usually play. He wasn't really expected to be playing in this situation. And, I mean, this was wild. Like I said, the last goal was just beautiful. Top snipe, top corner, I think. I was watching, and I was like, it was such a quick shot. It's like a turnover behind the net. They spin it out in front. Bruins just couldn't get the clear. And boy, oh boy, he just ripped it home. I couldn't even tell it went in, and it did. Like this was a high and low game. If you're definitely a Panthers fan, you had the 2-0 lead. Then you were down 3-2. Then you tie it up with a minute left. And then you take it in OT. Overall, yes, the Bruins, if you're a Bruins fan, you got to be pretty sad at this one. But this was such a good series. The last game was 7-5. Super high scoring, exciting game. This game, 4-3 in overtime. You always love a good overtime. The overtime was exciting in this one. The whole series in general, I think this is the best first-round series not by far, but definitely the best first-round series. And now, actually, The Kraken and the Avalanche are playing a Game 7 currently. So I'm actually going to watch that while I edit this real quick and post it. And I might record the show, some MLB The Show videos tonight for you guys if I'm not too tired. But yeah, that's going to do it. Again, I had to make a video on this team. Let me know how you're feeling if you're a Panthers fan. Let me know how you're feeling if you're a Bruins fan. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for a Celtics game preview. And that'll do it. Have a good day.